Right, so here's Let It Be by the Beatles, a very piano driven song. However, there are lots of other keyboard instruments involved, like the piano, the electric piano, the organ, which happens. So the song is roughly divided into three sections, right? The intro, which is also the same thing you're going to play for the verse, and also the same thing which you're going to play for the guitar solo. Even though those are different sections, the part you're going to play is pretty much the same. The intro will be without singing, and with singing is pretty much the same thing. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, and so on. And then the same thing with the guitar solo, whatever the guitarist plays. And then you have the chorus where he just goes let it be, like a lot of times. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, na 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 na, let it be. And then there's a very cool bridge section where he plays. So the way I've written it in your sheet or in your note sheet will be anything in the black color indicates chords. As you can see here, these are all chords. Anything with a purple color indicates a melodic part or a rhythm which I've notated using staff. And anything in the red color indicates something to do with the bass line. For example, here you have F, E, D, C, B flat, A, G, F, C. This is your bass. And also I've added it to add some passing bass. Like before the chorus, you go to A minor. So let it be, let it be. So you have that B coming there. And then find myself in times. So you have here and there some passing notes, and I'm sure there are a lot more things which he adds, because ultimately it's his flair and his unique flavor on the piano, which he's obviously bringing out. So for you to do that will be tough. You can only try, or at least I'm only trying in this video. I'm sure if you learn this, maybe you can really sound like the original even further. Right? So anyway, you have the verse section, which I'm going to do now. So let's go through the chords. Okay, so that's line 1. Where I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Okay, when I find myself in times. Okay, so that's C major. Start with G, C, E. That's the second inversion. And then you go to G, B, D, which is the second chord. Where I find myself in times of trouble. And then we go to A minor. Mother Mary, Mother Mary, Mother Mary. So at the end of Mary or the Re, Mother Mary, you play an A minor and then you add a G as well. Now if you're not confident going to the G bass, that's fine. You can continue to just hold A minor. So then it'll be Mother Mary comes to me. You can go down to F major there. However, what they do in the original is Mother Mary comes to me. So Mother Mary. So what's happening there is the same A minor triad continues. Again, there's A minor, then another A minor, but with a G bass. It's like a passing bass. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if you read some notation, you basically have 1 and 2 and. So that A minor over G happens at the and of the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this is even. A minor over F comes to me, comes to me. Okay, let's go over that once more. Where I find myself in times of trouble. That's plain and simple, C and G. Now coming to the Mother Mary Comes to Me part. Mother Mary, Mother Mary comes to me. So that's A minor continued with an F in the left, comes to me. And then that E at the top slides down to D. It comes to me, comes to me. Okay, that we also call as an F major sixth or an F major with an added sixth. Okay, let's repeat the whole verse. C, G, A minor with G, A minor with F, and then F at D. Okay, now if you are unclear about playing those chords quickly, I would suggest just do C, G, A minor, and F. Find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, and so on and so forth, right? And then when we go to the speaking words of wisdom, you do C, G. Okay, so at the fag end of the bar, you don't do chords. Well, you could do chords, but then what he does is a nice dyad kind of part where you have two notes playing in thirds. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Got that? Speaking words of wisdom, that's C major and G, just like how you did in the first line. Let it be, let it be. Got that? That's F, A, E, G, D, F, C, C, E. In this interesting rhythm, let it be. Okay? Let's do line 1 and line 2 again. I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And what he also does, sometimes he plays the thirds, sometimes he just plays the whole chords, which are F major, C with E, D minor, and C major. It's sort of just going down the C major scale, all white notes. F major, C with E bass, D minor, and C. So pa 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 pa. I've also notated that rhythm. Pa 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 pa. Or if you don't want to do with chords, just do the thirds. Both are used at points in the song. Okay, let's do that again. In times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Okay, and there's also a nice bass note which he keeps adding, an F sharp before the G. Find myself in times, find myself in time. So you need to play this F sharp before the onset of the G major chord, if you can. If you're struggling, I would avoid it. Myself in times, find myself in times of... Got that? Myself in times. Between in and times, you need to play that F sharp bass. Okay? So that's your entire verse on the piano. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And what he does also with his left hand is he keeps adding this octave of every chord. So try to get this rhythm going. So first you can do the root note with your pinky. Do this for all chords. Myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. However, whenever you have room for more notes, you can play with your thumb at the offbeat eighth note. Find myself in times with that offbeat F sharp. Myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. And that's your entire verse, which can be used for the intro as well as the guitar solo. So now let's do the famous chorus, okay? Where I'm just going to play it once with the singing, and then I'll tell you the chords. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Okay, so the first line of the chorus is quite simple. It's an A minor. Let it be, let it be. That's C major with a G bass, right? Let it be F major, let it be C major. Again, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, right? There will be an answer, C and G, and then how you ended verse 1, you also end the chorus. So it's quite easy. The endings of both the verse and the chorus are identical, right? Na, 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 let it be. F, C with E, D minor, and C. It's a very gospel descent. B. Okay, whole chorus. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Okay. And also before the chorus, you have a bass B. So let's do the end of the verse. Let it. So let it, you do a B. Let it be. And at the word B, you play A minor. At let it, you play the bass note with B. Let it be. Let it be. Right? Sometimes they don't play it, sometimes they do play it. So just be aware that you can go to the chorus by connecting it with that bass B. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. So the last chord of the verse was C. So you can hold C and you can do a B bass. Because I'm showing it for a bit longer. It doesn't sound so nice when you play that chord for a long time. But you get the idea, right? It's to connect to the chorus. So it's supposed to provide a sense of tension. And then the chorus will have some release. Let it be, A minor, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. That leaves us with one more part, which happens, I think, twice in the song. Once before the guitar solo, and then once at the very end of the song. It's played on an electric piano, followed by an organ. So this is the part. And I've written the part down in this purple color. They are again what we call as thirds or dyads. So F with A, E with G, D with F, C with E, B flat with D, A with C, G with B, F with A, E with G. So it's essentially going down a series of thirds. Try to watch my fingering. Okay. And another thing I've written in the yellow colors, you can ring the C for the first 4. That sounds quite nice. Makes it quite gospel. So just ring the C throughout. And then you play the normal thirds. But what I like to do is just to play full chords, which I've written down in black color. B flat, F with A, G, F, and C. So let's do that whole thing. This is the simple version, you could say, with just the dyads or the third notes. And my bass is playing what's written in the red color. And just note that it's long, short, long, short, long, long, long. So just look out for the short changes between the notes, and the bass is pretty much the same as the right hand, or rather it's copying the lower note of the right hand. So let's see how that sounds. Again. With a little bit of spice by adding the ring. One more time. And that's pretty much the song. So I would suggest that you write down all the sections of the song as they come in a nice timeline, like intro, then verse. There's no pre-chorus, it just goes to the chorus direct, right? So intro, verse, chorus, then a verse comes back again, I guess. Okay, now I'm confused. So I think that's your job for now. So uh, all the sections are pretty much here. And like I said, if you want to simplify it, just do C, G, A minor, F, C, G, F, C. And that could be the progression for the song. But since it's a very piano-centric song, I would advise you to learn all the stuff which I've tried to talk about in this lesson. And I'm sure it'll hold you in good stead for things to come in the future. And whenever you learn a Beatles song, you can always learn a lot of music through the song, not just to become a piano player. So a lot of these things will be used and are also very good songwriting tools. So you can use them with a lot of other songs, and perhaps it'll also help you with your own composition journey along the way. All the best playing this song. Cheers.